keep it right. Facts over feelings, truth what we speak. Yeah, we keep it right. Facts over feelings, truth what we speak. Yeah, we keep it right. Facts over feelings, truth what we speak. I am ready, keep it right. Facts over feelings, truth what we speak. Real TV, tapping and close. We talk past, present, yeah, the streets and the ghosts. Yeah, local to celebrities, stories unfold. Community matters, black excellence bold. Yeah, every voice welcome, respect is the rule. We don't play loud, we stay sharp, stay cool. No hype, no cap, just real when we speak. That clock, that sweet tea. Yeah, we keep it right.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Real TV. If y'all tuned in to my last live, it was very exciting. We had some of the major ROMECA supporters over there showing us love. We had a very good dialect. We had very good conversation. There wasn't no cussing nobody out, no screaming, no yelling. You know, a couple times it was some people talking over each other and whatever. But overall, it was a great live. And I want to continue doing lives like that. What's up, our state? Welcome back. Make sure y'all like and share this live. Hit y'all notifications so y'all can see when Real TTV is going live. So y'all can stay updated and tuned into what we got going on over here. It's definitely facts over feelings. It was a different and I enjoyed it. That's right, Brown Sugar. We not everybody else. You know, at the end of the day, those are what we call my colleagues, you know, in this business. So if people are looking for longevity, they are going to have some dialect and be cordial with us, with the people that are covering the story that does not necessarily agree with you, and that is fine. Yes, we did. We had a great conversation. I would like to I post my coffee act. I really like that instead of the Cash App. So I would like for y'all to continue to support. You know, I buy ski lunch, dinner, you know, breakfast. It helps to get paperwork, you know, shit. It helps to pay the fucking light bill because this computer don't run off of air, you know, gas. It helps with all of that. So I would like y'all to continue to support this movement as we continue to cover the state versus Quadasia Johnson. I think we came to a clear understanding with the real ROMECA supporters, and I love that because I think at one time we was feeling like Holly shouldn't have supporters. That's how you know they was making us feel. You know, there is some facts that I want to point out. And we're going to start with the witness's statement. We're going to start with the witness's statement. I went through it with a fine-tooth comb. Do you hear me? I might have an issue, but we're going to go through it again. I want to see if the Tejada page is up. It might not be back up again. Let's see. It might not be up again. Oh, I'm going to see real quick. Yeah, it might not be up. What's up, David?
No.
It might not be up again, but I do have the videos in my inbox. So
damn.
Everyone in the chat, be sure to like. That's right. And you honestly think most ROMECA supporters are still using personal experience on why they think Holly is guilty. Of course. This is a very emotional case, but we want to make sure that Holly has a fair trial. Everybody is emotional, even on our part as Holly supporters. You see how David came in? He's a Carlos supporter. He ready. Look, go on with that now. But if sometimes we just take a moment and to listen, everybody has an opinion. An opinion is like an asshole. Everybody got one, right? I want to make it clear. Anything that hits the internet is fair game. You cannot get mad because somebody shared it, because if it wasn't that person, it would have been another person. That's how things go viral. So we can't get mad at someone for sharing something that hit the internet, as far as a video or a document or some, I hear content creators say, oh, they came and stole, that you shouldn't have put it up there. That's how I feel about it. You shouldn't have put it up there. Because I'm going to take whatever I want. I'm going to take whatever I want to use it if I feel like it's evidence or it's proof on what I'm speaking on. Okay? So, here nor there. But let me see. Let me go into my inbox and see if the video, because now that her page is down, and I don't even know if it's a her or a he. It might be a dude. You see what I'm saying? Nobody don't know who. Oh, okay.
What?
So it's her page is down, right? But the videos are still in my inbox. Okay, so cool.
What videos?
The witness. Let me see here.
Wait, the witness videos is out?
When she was on Criminal Minds, when she was on Gigi
Oh,
shit.
well, she was on Criminal Villains. Did
Tejada,
did Gigi take that interview down off of her page? Because I ain't been able to find it nowhere on her page.
I don't think so.
She just
I don't think
privated
so.
it.
No, because I have it. Let me see. I have it. So let me see. Hold on.
There was also a part in her statement that she did on Gigi that I want to point out once it comes to that part.
So first I want to play, because a lot of the ROMECA supporters haven't seen the video. Hold on. Hi, Real TV. Well, I've noticed it's just ROMECA emotional supporters going cuckoo. And right now, I suppose they're winning. Just imagine when Holly gets her freedom, they'll go nuts. Well, I don't feel that they're winning. I don't feel that they're winning. Did they prove a couple of points as far as what the judge was going off of? Yes. Do I feel like the judge didn't take everything into consideration? No. And do I think it was lawful? No. And only the appeal will be able to argue that. I cannot argue that because I'm not a law official. But do I think it was very much valid? Absolutely. And if y'all looked at the motion that excuse me, she must be talking about me, honey, that Ari put out, the things that she is requesting is covering everything now. Everything. Any statement, any video statement, it's going to cover it. They have to turn it over. And vice versa. I think most people don't understand the system with these new counts from the grand jury. It's highly unlikely that Holly will have gotten out. The judge would not have ruled against another judge. And I believe that, was I hopeful? Absolutely. But again, this is murder. This is, murder one. This is first degree murder. So of course they're not going to take it lightly. The judge is coming up for an election in March. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things that play a part in a person's decision. Nobody wants to be held responsible if they let somebody out and some other shit happens, allegedly or hypothetically.
Right.
Nobody wants that on their conscience either. So they want to know for sure that they're making the right decision. And he is one of those judges that dots his I's and crosses his T's. Also, I'm going to show some information about him as far as what people say about him. And we're just going to do a little recap, basically. I want to show this video because, and I wish I had a way to get to Gigi, but I'm gonna play the video because I want you guys to be a part of it. Criminal Minds.
Criminal Villains.
I mean, why do I always say that? Because I watch that damn show all the time.
Because we all watch Criminal Minds every fucking
That's
day.
my baby. That's my show right there.
The Hunt for Red John.
Yes. Talk about it. Hold on. I'm going to her thing. Hold on. YouTube. And I think it's like a 37-minute video. It's a 37-minute video. And why this is privy, because that was one of the platforms that the witness went on. Do I feel that the witness should have went on any platforms? Hell no. Okay. And so anything you say can and will be used against you. So I'm subscribed to Criminal Villains, and so I'm going to go to this witness thing, and I'm going to do a lot of stopping and playing. So if you guys want to come up on the platform, I need y'all to mute until I do commentary, and then y'all can be able to, say what y'all gonna say. Hold on. I'm looking for it because it's pretty old. It's pretty old. Where is it? Okay, hold on. I think this is the one. No, it was 30 something minutes. Can y'all hear? Okay, that's not the one because it's a very short video. ROMECA meets update, suspect witness speaks. No, that's not the one. It's 2 months ago. See, y'all ain't give me time to because we just got off a live. But hold on. That's 10 months ago. The paramedics, new video footage. All right, that's not it. It's a really short video. I mean, I say short because she has like videos where they're a little longer. So I'm looking for it.
It's the one where it's a picture of ROMECA and it says full audio.
Yeah, full audio. That's what I'm looking for. Um, let me look in my inbox because I know I sent it to myself. Let me see.
You sent it in a text message to me.
I did.
Yeah.
I know, but I think I sent. I thought I sent it to myself too. Let me see. What's the name of it? What's the title?
Hold on, I'm pulling it up right now. It says full audio. Ramika Meeks eyewitness testify. She saw Holly Johnson kill and tried to fight her while Carlos watched.
Okay, full audio. Can you send that to my inbox? We could do it like that.
What your Facebook inbox? All
Yeah, send it to my inbox.
right, hold on.
Oh, it might be a video. That's why. It might be a video instead of a live. And that's why I can't find it. She might have edited it. But I know it was probably before. Hmm. It's pretty old. If you seen, you sent it. Here you go. So
Yeah, check your text message.
it's a audio. I found it. It's in her videos. Can y'all hear it? Y'all can't hear it, right? Shit. All right, hold on. Hold on. All right, good. Hold on 1 second. Cause I want to go. Somebody's messaging me. So y'all gonna have to hold those messages if y'all don't want to be, if y'all don't want to be seen on the screen. Okay, I got it. All right. So I'm gonna add it to the, and make sure y'all turn on y'all notifications so y'all can see when I just go live. 75 people watching. Okay. So let's go through it. Now, if y'all want to join the stage, y'all need to come now because I'm not going to be looking at the screen because I'm going to be stopping and playing the video. So, and I don't even know where Ski is at. I said I was going live. I'm coming right back live. So, All right, here we go. Let's and then we're gonna talk about it. So
I was actually the one at the scene. So I was the one that was yelling out to arrest her because no, everybody wasn't doing anything. I was actually the one who called the cops first. And I saw them when they were fighting in the beginning, and I was like, this is not right. He was slamming her with a door when she was standing in her door frame, not even close to the female on the other side. So she was literally standing on the other side of the road, and the her baby daddy was literally slamming the door on her back. So she went back into her car, came back out, and then this was when the baby daddy walked towards the other baby mama. After this happened,
so now you clearly hear her say she was there. Let me play that again. And play it again so y'all could hear.
he grabbed her by the waist. She
Hold
tried
on.
her
Stupid.
arm was like literally free with with his arm around her neck.
Oh, my bad. I'm hitting the wrong shit. All right.
I was actually the one at the scene. I was the one that was yelling out
Why does it sound so
to
low?
arrest her because no, everybody wasn't doing anything. I was actually the one who called the cops first. And I saw them
Now,
when they
how does she know that she called the cops first? How does she know? She has a 911 log. Like, how does she know that she called the police first? But okay.
were fighting in the beginning. And
Now she says they were fighting in the beginning. Who was fighting?
I was like, this is not right. He was slamming her with a door when she was standing in her door frame, not even close to the female on the other side. So she was literally standing on the other side of the road, and her baby daddy was literally slamming the door on her back. So she went back.
So when she says she was standing on the other side of the road, meaning she was by her driver's side. ROMECA was by her driver's side door or within her driver's side door. Okay.
Into her car, came back out, and then this was when the baby daddy walked towards the other baby mama. After this happened, he grabbed her by the waist. She tried to wiggle away from him. Her arm was like literally almost getting free.
So now she states that her arm was almost trying to get free. So where was the headlock? But go ahead.
With his arm around her neck this time, because he was holding her by the waist in the beginning and she wiggled out, you know.
So she says she was trying to get free. Now she's saying that she wiggled out.
After this happened, he had her in the like almost looking like a headlock to me on the side, and then she stated the other baby.
So now she says he had her in the headlock
Mama stated
on the side, right? So that means that ROMECA was moving. ROMECA was twisting and turning. She was moving. She wasn't calm. She was moving. But why was she wiggling on her side? She was trying to get out. Okay.
I'm gonna shoot you, bitch. Watch me shoot you, bitch. And he stated, "Oh, she's gonna go get her gun. She's gonna go get her gun. Watch." And after this happened, she ran to the passenger side of her vehicle, grabbed her gun, went around, and when the woman, the mother, you know, who slipped.
Hold on, because I heard somebody. It was like they added them, came to the backstage. That's Ski. All right, mute real quick, Ski. Oh, shit. All right. I'm going back, y'all. Now.
Away from him for at least like maybe a good second.
So.
Hey, y'all, did I miss something? Because I can't hear. Right. Oh, my bad. I came in loud and drunk and shit. My bad. My bad. Hey, y'all. Hey.
Okay, mute your phone. Mute your shit real quick.
All right, I'm gonna mute.
All right. So now she goes to say ROMECA was wiggling and got one of her arms out, it looked like, right?
As soon as she slipped away, she shot her.
She says that then Carlos had her what looked to be a headlock on the side. I'm going to rewind it. We're going to keep rewinding it until.
Hear you now, witness.
I was actually the one at the scene. So I was the one that was yelling out to arrest her, because no, everybody wasn't doing anything. I was actually the one who called the cops first. And I saw them when they were fighting in the beginning, and I was like, this is not right. He was slamming her with the door when she was standing in her door frame, not even close to the female on the other side. So she was literally standing on the other side of the road. And
so when she says ROMECA was standing on the other side of the road, but then she says Carlos was slamming her with the door frame. So that shows me that ROMECA had movement.
Her baby daddy was literally slamming the door on her back. So she went back into her car, came back out, and then
and I want to make something clear. He was slamming the door on her back. So that means that she was trying to get out the car yet again. She was trying to get out.
This was when the baby daddy walked towards the other baby mama. After this happened, he grabbed her by the waist. She tried to wiggle away from him. Her arm was like literally almost getting free.
So her arm was almost getting free.
With his arm around her neck at this time, because he was holding her by the waist in the beginning and she wiggled out, after this happened.
So if he was holding her by her waist, why would her arm need to be getting free? So she wasn't in a bear hug. So why would her arm? That means that there was some type of pullback, some type of advance. Okay.
Happened. He had her in the, like, almost looking like a headlock to me on the side. And then the other baby mama stated, "I'm going to shoot you, bitch. Watch me shoot you, bitch." And he stated, she's going to go get her gun. She's going to go get her gun. Watch. And
I want to say, so she said, I'm going to shoot you, bitch. I'm going to shoot you, bitch. And Carlos said, she's going to go get her gun. Now, this is what she heard, right? This is what she heard because she was right there, right? Now, I'm going to show y'all that this is not what she heard. But just keep that note, okay?
After this happened, she ran to the passenger side of her vehicle, grabbed her gun, went around, and when the woman, the mother, who slipped away from him for at least like maybe a good second, as soon as she slipped away, she shot her. And she shot her in the face, on her side, and in her thigh.
Okay. Here's another fallacy. How many times was ROMECA shot? ROMECA was shot twice. This witness says that she was shot 3 times. 3 times.
And I saw him like holding her for a split second. Maybe he was in shock, but
now she says that after ROMECA got shot, she seen Carlos holding her. Maybe he was in shock.
After he was in shock, I guess he picked her up, and when she was falling, like a gush of blood fell.
Now, when she says that Carlos was picking her up, that means that ROMECA was kind of like sliding down out of his arms. So he probably was trying to lift her back up. You know what I'm saying? Like, not basically to her feet. You know what I'm saying? But her body was, you know what I mean, lethargic. It was going limp. Okay.
like out of her body. And I was like, what the fuck is he doing? Like, I don't know, everybody else sees movies, you know what I mean, and they see put pressure on the wound. Why weren't you putting pressure on the wound? Why weren't you caring enough? This supposedly was your first baby mama, because when I was on the bus, I heard him and her screaming, and she was literally saying, she was like, I just dropped off my fucking baby. What? I just dropped off my fucking baby. Are you?
So she assumed that was the first, that ROMECA was the first baby mama, but yet there were people that were there with other witnesses that states that she just dropped, that was his baby mother, that he just dropped little Los off. But she assumed this, that she heard this off the bus.
You guys kidding me? As soon as I got off the 21 bus, and trust me, they got it. You know what I mean? Everything that I literally had to, I wasn't gonna let her die like that. I literally looked into her eyes. That hurt me. She says she dropped her baby off, and you don't know who she is. You know what I mean? And I was like, arrest her. She needs to get arrested. You know what I mean? They weren't even thinking. There was another black female cop who came up, and a Mexican shore cop. And I pointed out, I was like, the guns in her car, why wouldn't you give him the gun if supposedly this was, a self-defense? You know what I mean? If it was, hey, here's the gun, this is what happened. It was no self-defense. I swear to you, it did not look like no self-defense. It looked like you shot her because you were just angry or something. You know what I mean? And to me, when she shot her, it wasn't the female that got shot, she wasn't with any gun. She didn't have no weapon, no knives, no nothing. So what was it that frightened you so much? You had to run around your car, go into your passenger seat or whatever the case is, and you reached in to get your gun and shoot this woman, So to me, it was a senseless, they were arguing because she was pulling up, and I guess they ended up parking. Why was her car parked on the sidewalk? Because I seen she ran towards the sidewalk to get her gun, and it was a small black vehicle, and he had a black truck, I think. And literally, he came out of his truck looking like real, like he wasn't like on anything but being like mischievous.
So she says he got out of his truck. He wasn't on anything, but he was looking real mischievous.
It's like nothing but like what was, like he was planning something, you know what I mean? And I called the cops on the first time I called the cops, it was because he was attacking her, and the other girl was just yelling at her, and she was arguing back. So there was nothing going on for her to be like, oh, I'm gonna step back over here to go get my gun. She was nowhere near her. But that's all I gotta say. And I know for a fact that she did get arrested, but he got let go. So hopefully, for what I said and what I witnessed, I just don't want to be, put on the stand or anything to say. I did put a statement in because I know it's necessary. It was a ridiculous, I'm a mom too. I wouldn't want my baby to hear like that, and I wouldn't want me to be laying in the ground. She's a sister, she's a mother, she's a daughter, she's somebody to everybody. She's a friend, and that was bogus to just stand there and look at her like she was nothing. To me, I was literally so mad. My boyfriend was also really mad. He was yelling at them.
So she says that he just standing there just doing nothing, but yet she says that he was holding her. He was holding her, and then he picked her up. So which one is it, love? Was he standing there not doing anything, or did he hold her and he was trying to pick her up?
I don't know if you noticed, he was there too, and I was on the phone with him while this was happening. I would call back at him, and he was like, what's going on? I was like, please hurry. And I even had him run that way. I was like, you need to run that way to go see if he's okay. Go see if everything.
There it goes right there. She was on the phone with her boyfriend, and she was telling the boyfriend that he needed to run back there. So where was she if she was there? What did he need to run back there to see if she was okay for if she was there?
Things okay? What's going on over there? What's going on? Is she laying in the go see if she's okay?
Go see if she's laying over there. Go see. She wants to know what's going on. So why does she need a report if she was there?
You know, and it's just senseless that I felt like I had to go send my boyfriend over there because he was just standing over her like.
She had to go send her boyfriend over there because he was just standing there. But she was there. So there's some discrepancy. Because if you're right there, you all clearly heard her say she was right there. So when did you leave? Did you leave once she got shot? Were you not right there? It don't make sense.
You know, like, I don't know, but I'm so sorry. Thank you so much for letting me speak.
No, I just want to say, witness.
It was a ridiculous, you know, I'm a mom too. I wouldn't want my baby to hear like that, you know, and I wouldn't want me to be laying in the ground. She's a sister, you know, she's a mother, she's a daughter, she's somebody to everybody. She's a friend, you know, and that was bogus to just stand there and look at her like she was nothing, you know. To me, I was literally so mad. My boyfriend was also really mad. He was yelling at them. I don't know if you noticed. He was there too, and I was on the phone with him while this was happening. I would call back at him.
So he was there too, and I was on the phone with him. So why did you need to be on the phone with him if he was there too?
And he was like, "What's going on?" I was like, "Please hurry." And I even had him run that way. I was like, "You need to run that way to go see if he's okay."
He needed to run that way to see.
Go see if everything's okay. What's going on?
See if everything is okay. What's going on? How does a person witness something and then send their boyfriend to go tell them what the hell is going on
over there? What's going on? Is she laying in the go see if she's okay, you know? And it's just senseless that I felt like right there. I had to go send my boyfriend over there because he was just standing over her like
right there. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. That's the first what I'm gonna rebunk the first time. So anybody want to come up? Let's talk about this because see, I can't make this shit up. I can't make it up at all. But I want to hear the narratives for what someone will say she was talking about. Because if you are there, you're going to be on the phone with your boyfriend, standing right there talking to your boyfriend and be on the phone with him too. That don't make sense. But we all logical people. So I need somebody to come up here and help me understand this. And not a Holly support. Not a Holly supporter. I need a ROMECA supporter to come up and help me understand this. And we can stop and play. You can play it on your own. But help me understand that.
And also granted, this statement isn't from that day. This statement is from, when did she get his statement? Like a week or so later. So she done had time to sit
15th.
down and think. Right, she done had time to sit down and think about
she done seen people,
everything.
She done got visits, possibly donations. No, I'm just playing. But
so you can't sit up and say, oh, her words are disshuffled because you can't sit up and say that her words are disshuffled because she's traumatized by what she saw or something like that. No, this a whole week or so later. You said October 15th?
September 15th.
September 15th, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a whole week later.
Let me go get my drink. I'll wait. Ski, you add them if they come. Or if y'all don't want to come on just yet, just type in there, continue. You could keep talking, David.
No, I'm just saying, I think a lot of ROMECA supporters do know and they can understand that story was bullshit.
Jenny said they not coming back up there. They done got in trouble by the J for our bosses. It's a wrap for that. Oh man, we gotta see if her police statement matched, and that's what Ari is asking for, right? But I don't want no dead air, so keep talking.
So the part that I wanted to point out in that was the part where she said when he came out of his car. So when they pulled up, when ROMECA pulled up, they were supposedly already outside, standing outside. So at what point did he get back in his car? That's the question I want to know. At what point did you see him get back in his car? Because you said when he got out of his car, he looked like he had some what kind of thoughts? He looked like he was up to something no good. He just had a look in his eye to say that he looked like he was up to no good. So at what
exactly
point?
And whose car was he in when he got out the car? Was he in his car or was he in somebody else's car? Bitch.
Right.
What car was he in, ho?
Hey.
Oh, my bad, y'all. I just had to
drunk ass. But yeah, like I was saying.
Hey, don't talk about me. Hey, my bad. Okay, I'm gonna mute.
When did the witness see him get out of a car? That's what I want to know. Could it have been she saw him get out the car?
What car he got out of, bitch?
Yeah, ski.
What?
Calm down.
Okay, David. Okay, you got this, David. You got this. My bad. Okay.
Are we playing nice?
Yeah, ski on her cut water shit.
Oh Lord. Nice.
I don't drink cut water. I'm on some tequila, some Don Julio. You hear me?
Okay.
Yeah, I've been drinking Don Julio.
So that's my question. That's my question. When did you see him get back into a car?
And when did you see him
get out of a car?
Yeah, that's gonna be Ari question too. Because could it have been when he was moving the car so that Holly could leave? I can't find my damn bag. I had my stuff in. Okay. So I guess it's only going to be us for right now. Let's continue.
Ebony, did you tell your people?
I'm so sorry. Thank you so much for letting me know.
Hold on, sorry, y'all.
I just want to say, witness, I want to give you a hug, and I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for speaking up and being a hero and having the anointing of God on you, to have that courage to speak and have that faith to call out demons in front of them and how they are, because so many people will be so afraid to speak out, but not you. And I'm thankful that you have come up here and you have told the truth. You have put truth, to power. And we need more people like you. We really, really do. And I just want to say thank you so much. Now you said that Carlos, because that is the baby daddy, his name is Carlos Way. Now he was put hands on Meeks. That's the woman that passed away. She's the chocolate girl, the first baby mom. You said when you first saw they were arguing, Carlos and Miss Meeks, was they at her car?
Yeah, they were by Miss Meeks' car. Miss Meeks was standing in her door frame, and Carlos had the driver's side door, and he was slamming the door into her to where she was like jerking herself. Yes.
Oh my God, he's a demon, and he did it in front of the kids, in front of the public. Can you imagine what he does behind closed doors?
Trust me, that's why I called the cops right away, because it looked like to me it was like a domestic violence, and
it was. Anytime you got a big man like that, did you see the muscles on this dude?
I just gotta stop right there.
Yeah,
it was the muscles for me.
I want to see where the bulletproof vest at, because I don't think people know what a bulletproof vest is. Can we see what a bulletproof vest look like, and then go back to this picture or this video of him in the video and compare, please?
Because he didn't have on a vest. He didn't have on a vest, but ski, there
He had
are
a
bulletproof vests.
compression. He had on compression motherfucking shit.
Yeah,
He
he
had
had
on
on a
compression
muscle.
garment.
He had on a muscle shirt. But there,
Yeah,
ski,
but
there are bulletproof vests because I have one that are t-shirts. I have a t-shirt bulletproof vest.
and it's still not. But it's bulky though, right?
No, it's not bulky at all.
It's not.
It can
I'm gonna
stop
go
and
see. Let me
it can
see.
stop up to a 44 Magnum.
What is it called? Bulletproof vest? What? What's it
Bulletproof
called?
vest t-shirt. T-shirt
T-shirt.
bulletproof vest. Yeah.
Let me see. Nigga, that shit is bulky. From what I'm
It
seeing.
ain't bulky on me. Yeah. Well, I guess that's
Well,
because
I don't
I'm
know. You
skinny.
might be a little buff though. I don't know. Nah, that shit bulky. It not on
But
him.
no,
That shit
he didn't.
bulky. But
What the fuck would he
if
have?
you look at him in this video and see what he had on compared to what they talking about, hell no. Fuck no.
Yeah. Why would he need to wear a bulletproof vest? He ain't into it with nobody.
Because remember they said that
the narrative.
yeah, the narrative. When he said he planned this shit. So
did he plan on getting
So he
shot?
planned on getting shot.
You gonna shoot her. I'm gonna put on this bulletproof vest so just in case
I don't get shot.
Hit me, I don't get shot.
If they set it up to plan on shooting, that don't make no sense. So what? ROMECA had a gun too? Okay.
Oh, ROMECA had a knife.
But look, here's the thing though.
They said that they found the knife on the crime scene.
Can you send me? Can you send me that where they seen that? Because I didn't.
Yeah,
see
we
that.
didn't see that. We
Yep, they said they. Yep, they said they found the.
I heard that.
Yeah, they said that. Yes, they said that they found the knife on the crime scene.
Yeah, I know.
Who said that? Is somebody saying that, or is there
our sister?
No, it was in the actual. Was it the call or the report that they said something about a knife?
It was in the report, the police report.
Right, it was in the police report.
Travel Island says she gonna send me something, so I'm gonna see. But I'm saying
I want to know, like, did they find the knife in ROMECA's car, or did they find it on the scene?
They say it was on the ground on the scene.
It was.
Oh,
they said
okay.
They said it was on the ground.
Sense. Yep. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, come on, reporters, let's go. So anybody that's seen
our sister girl though, so y'all don't get
nice.
That's
but
our
look,
sister girl.
From that video that you just played, Gigi asked the witness. So when you first seen them, you just played it.
Okay.
Yeah. The Gigi said, so when you first seen when you first seen them, Carlos and ROMECA were arguing. He said yes. So how do you know what happened, and how do you know what was said when ROMECA pulled up?
And why she won't say when he hopped off
exactly?
The car,
why she ain't say that part?
Get up. Why did he get in his car then? Why did he get in his car, Miss Botello? What he get in his car for? Why?
Hey, Don Julio, calm down.
Right. All right, but now the story is about the change.
I was trying to figure out why he get his car. Why he get in his car?
Okay, so let me give y'all some commentary. Gigi is about to ask her some questions. Okay, because Gigi trying to set the scene and give a narrative.
Right, but Gigi, she a content creator, so
very
I'm just
flamboyant.
Saying, and I want y'all to hear the response.
David, we know how you feel about Gigi.
Okay, we're not going to talk about.
I like Gigi though. I love her.
I ain't going to talk about it, but
I love Gigi.
Is y'all ready or no?
Yeah, I'm ready.
We're ready.
I'm going.
And she nice with you.
That's our internet system right there.
And he's slamming that door, using a door as a weapon to harm her. And you got this other girl just looking and what was she doing at the time?
She was standing by her trunk of her car, and she was arguing with Miss Meeks about being
that makes sense.
And that's when I heard Miss Meeks yell out, "I just dropped off my fucking kid. Are you kidding me?" Like, she was like, "What the fuck's wrong with you guys?" Like it was a different argument. Like it was.
So She was standing by her
at the trunk of her car. Yep.
Okay. So you mean to tell me she ran from the side of her trunk to the passenger side, came around the front. Oh man. Okay, hold on.
It wasn't even like she was arguing with her. You know what I mean? Yeah, she did get back out of her car, but it was because the other woman was antagonizing her, you know, and she was acting like she wanted her to come out the car. So then she, you know, she came out of the car, you know, and I don't think she expected to get shot. No one ever like expects to get shot. You know what I mean? But to me, I felt like what I seen, it was unnecessary, and to the point where, you know, it was
She
senseless,
did
and
get out of her
you know, I
car,
don't know what
but
came
Hey, y'all
over
gotta
her to
mute her
even
too.
think to go get her gun. You know what I mean? Like, I thought they gave people training for that. You know.
Did you know earlier this year, that same girl, the second baby mama that got the gun, she was writing to Miss Meekson online earlier this year in January. She said it's time to KMFers. So they said they already had this plan that the second baby mama was already had in her heart that she wanted to end the first baby mama life.
Mm. I didn't know that actually. I just from what you know, I literally I haven't been online or anything, and I haven't been looking up, but I went on YouTube.
Okay. She haven't been online or anything, but she went to YouTube.
right. And then she said that she looked like she was about to run to her. Like, you know, play it again.
Play it, go back.
Yeah, play it again.
All right, let's do it.
Get shot. No one ever like expects to get shot. You know what I mean? But to me, I felt like what I seen, it was unnecessary, and to the point where, you know, it was senseless, and you know, I don't know what came over her to even think to go get her gun. You know what I mean? Like, I thought they gave people training for that. You know.
Did you know earlier this year, that same girl, the second baby mama that got the gun, she was writing to Miss Meekson online earlier this year in January. She said it's time to KMFers. So they said they already had this plan that the second baby mama was already had in her heart that she wanted to end the first baby mama life.
Mm. I didn't know that actually. I just from what you know, I literally I haven't been online or anything, and I haven't been looking up, but I went on YouTube and I saw your thing, and you were saying to tell the truth, so I figured I'd come on to let it off my chest.
Thank you so much. I'm glad you did.
So I'm gonna stop it right here. Is them likes up? Is them likes up? And
man, headphones ain't heard or seen nothing. Period. That's just what it is.
Let me see. Y'all drop me a coffee. Let me see. Let me see who's showing love.
Didn't the motion say 350 to 400 feet away? Nigga, that's a whole football field. What the fuck did she hear? Be for real. Nigga, what we hearing on a football field under a train station in hella traffic? What the fuck is we hearing for real?
We ain't even get that far yet.
Oh,
we ain't even get there yet.
I'm drunk right now. Are you feel me? You know, I've been on go since you feel me? Since I heard my name is circulating through these Facebook and these TikTok streets.
Hold on, let me add back to the panel.
Layla, with the headphones on. Exactly. What are you hearing? Do the judge watch football? I just want to know. Do he watch football? Do he have a favorite football team?
We moving ahead.
Do he know how big a football field is?
Definitely sitting there prompt faking, making up shit. Like, that shit hella weird.
That nigga said it's possible they can hear from that far away.
All right, thank you, Miss Bush.
Go on a football field. You and your wife go on a football field and y'all yell at each other. Let me see how much y'all can hear.
And put the earphones on. Put the earphones on.
We need to pay this light bill so I can
tell him and his wife to go to a field and see how much they can hear yelling at each other from one end to the other. And let's see, because they
we
said he
need to
was
pay
in
this
court.
StreamYard
He
bill.
was in court telling the state side to speak up because he couldn't hear him. So nigga, I know you got hearing problems, so you can't hear shit. If you can't hear what's going on in the court, like, you know what?
Right, well, we didn't even get there yet. Hold on. You ready? Let's continue. We only 9 minutes in. We only 9 minutes in.
Get it, Miss T.
So he's slamming the car on her. So did eventually she get inside the car to get back out?
Yeah, because
yeah,
she got out. That's one.
Keep going, Miss T.
He was slamming it so hard. I feel like she was just trying to, like, kind of get away from him. Then she went back in.
So she went back in the car. So I would think, okay, this is the end of it, right?
Listen to Gigi.
But it's not the end of it?
No, because the girl literally ran from the side of the sidewalk and then went in front of her car and Miss Meek's car and started, like, yelling stuff out. That's where I...
So right here, I got to stop it right here. So she was by the trunk. She's by the trunk, right? So then, when did she run to the car? So she was by the trunk. She ran around, started banging on ROMECA's car, right? So when did she go back to the car? When did she go back to the car to get her gun? Or when she ran from the trunk?
She never said that. She just said she ran to go get her car, but she never said when.
But she said twice. She said...
Somebody said, "My shade, her ass be lying." Who be lying? I say fast. Who be lying?
Hold on. She went to get her.
Everybody laughing. They think I'm funny in the comments. I think
we know her placement. Okay, y'all gotta mute real quick, man. Yeah, we know her placement was in the back of her car, towards the street. We know that, right? Holly's placement. So now Holly ran from the back of her car to her passenger side to get the gun. So did she go back to get her gun after she ran from the back of her car around to the front to bang on ROMECA, the front of ROMECA's car? When did she get shit like that? When she get? I'm confused. Let's clarify. Hold on.
I actually got off the bus and then it started getting close. And then, like, just to hear.
So she said, I got to rewind that. We was talking.
So afterwards, so he's slamming the car on her. So did eventually she get inside the car to get back out?
Yeah, because he was slamming it so hard. I feel like she was just trying to, like, kind of get away from him. Then she went back in.
So she went back in the car. So I would think, okay, this is the end of it, right? But it's not the end of it?
No, because the girl literally ran from the side of the sidewalk and then went in front of her car and Miss Meek's car and started, like, yelling stuff out. That's where I actually got off the bus. And then
that's when she actually got off the bus. So she's seeing all of this while traveling on the bus.
Started getting close, and then like, just to hear what was going on.
So she started to get close, but she didn't say she was on right there, but we heard her say she was right there.
Statement real fast. Can I make a statement to somebody in the comments about the judge for Divinely? The trial judge, he was re-elected in 2024. His re-election is coming up in 2028, so he has 2 years. So he did what was politically correct in his eyes, and that was to keep her in jail. But in 2 years, he has another election coming up because he's a pre-trial judge. They're all elected officials. The prosecutor, all of them, they're all elected officials. So the public elects them. So yes, he did what was politically correct because this case is high profile to him. So that's why he did what he did. But yes, that's what's going on. He has 2 years to serve until he's reelected again. So he did what he thought was politically correct, and that was to keep her behind bars.
Well, being that we on that, there was a statement that he made.
Yep, he did make a statement. Yep,
he made a statement, and he said, the judge asked, how long has Holly been in jail? And then said, I guess somebody must for a month. That's not long at all. And then said he would reconsider pretrial release.
Yep.
And shortly after made his ruling on denying the motion.
Whoop! Come on now. He said it had to, but he said they had to come with more evidence.
Wait, that was this past judge from the other day.
The one that,
he asked how long she had been locked up and said that's not long enough.
He believed that the state met the burden. He believed that the state met the burden of proof to keep her behind.
He said that was not long. That's not.
They were saying that it was the car slamming and the headlock, and that's the new reason why he kept her behind, because he believed the state.
But listen. He said he didn't believe. He said he didn't believe that a fist bump happened.
He don't believe fist bump. Yeah, but he believed 3 witness corroborate stories. He believed 3 of them. Witness number 5 that we don't know about, he believed that 3
That's
witnesses.
the boyfriend. That's the boyfriend.
Yeah, he believed 3 witnesses corroborated.
I don't know if I feel that's the boyfriend.
He said that it's possible that the witness could have heard what they heard from the Green Line station. That's what he said. So he believed it.
But listen, from the Green Line. Okay.
From the Green Line, he's
It's always been a boyfriend. They always been together. T.
If the judge said that, then if I was Ari, I'd say, okay, let's go take a field trip to the Green Line. Let's see if you can hear me. Let's see if you can hear from where you can hear and see clearly with headphones on from where the incident happened all the way to the Green Line. Let's see if you can do that.
He kept asking the prosecutor the prosecutor that they said that's on the case. He kept asking him to repeat himself in the courthouse because he was talking so low. He couldn't even hear that nigga. So if you can't hear this nigga in the courtroom, nigga, what the fuck can you believe somebody could hear from a football field away? Like, be for real. Be for real. They said that he kept asking him to repeat himself because he's talking too low.
But we're going to debunk that she was.
Hold on. Didn't they say that was Ari out there that couldn't, like she couldn't talk up and they can't. The judge kept saying, "Speak up, speak up."
They said the prosecutor was talking and the judge was asking him to speak up, but he couldn't hear him. The prosecutor, he couldn't hear him, and the judge kept asking him to speak up. That's what they said about him. Not Ari.
Oh, okay. But you know how they try to do it? They try to flip the narrative. Because they said Ari wasn't speaking up. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, well, I don't know.
They kept saying she wasn't.
But that's what I heard. I don't know if it's proof or not, but that's what I heard. I didn't hear Ari. I heard the state wasn't speaking loud enough.
The transcript is going to come out, so we'll know about that. But right now, I am debunking that she was not there. Not what she heard.
That you can hear from 350 feet, nigga. That's a whole football field, nigga.
Right, but we might need a video for that. We might need a demonstration.
Nigga, that's a football field, nigga. Like you talking about, she can hear from all the way over there.
From her
football field. You can hear shit.
Her public statement. She wasn't there. Okay. Now I believe
she was there.
I believe Raya was there before. I believe this third witness was there, and
nigga, David gave us a video, and it was still loud. She ain't hear shit.
But
her motherfucking
let me go ahead and do some more. Hold on.
I think Ari needs to take the judge on a little field trip.
Ski.
Huh?
I'm gonna drop your ass in a second.
Why? Because I'm talking a lot. All right, don't drop me. Because you don't drop me, I gotta speak my little, you know.
Right, I'm only 9 minutes and 44. I ain't even halfway through this video.
You was not 9 minutes in,
huh?
Because they bullshit. We know that. All right, I'm gonna be quiet. I gotta go pee. I'm gonna go pee.
So afterwards, he's slamming the car on her. So did eventually she get inside the car to get back out?
Yeah. because he was slamming it so hard. I feel like she was just trying to, like, kind of get away from him.
Got it. And she could feel this on the bus. She could feel how hard he was slamming the door.
She went back in.
So she went back in the car. So I would think, okay, this is the end of it, right? But it's not the end of it?
No, because the girl literally ran from the side of the sidewalk and then went in front of her car and Miss Meek's car and started, like, yelling stuff out. That's where I actually got off the bus, and then I started getting close. And then
actually got off the bus and started getting close.
Like, just to hear what was going on.
And so she could just hear what's going on.
I believe that she was
putting getting hectic. And then
I believe that she was putting little Carson in the car, and as she was getting close, I think it was probably like I don't know.
I'm gonna paint a picture for y'all, but hold on.
Because something ain't adding up. She say she heard all of that, and then she say that she was getting close. Like, you heard all that, but you were getting close.
And I just want to say something so that I need to do a little bit more research on this. I thought he had another election coming up, the judge, in March, but it's saying that he had an election in November 5th, 2024, and his current term ends December 2nd, 2030. So I don't know about so I'm gonna do some research.
Hey T.
Huh?
So what you think about that? She said all that was going on, but she was getting close. How did you see all of that?
But I'm gonna tell you
how we're getting close.
But I'm about to show you how close she was.
Okay. Okay.
She didn't even get right there.
Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm. She didn't even get right there. I'm sorry. I'm eating some. I eat pickles like they Hold on. She didn't even get there. Hold on.
At that point, I was already telling the cops they needed to hurry to come and get the situation handled because they were in the middle of the street arguing, and I was like, he literally was slamming the door on her back, like, please go help, So and then after she ran to the side.
So I'm glad you did. So after that, she got in the car, and then homegirl, Miss Johnson, Holly Johnson, that's her name.
Change
the
the narrative.
Baby mama, the killer is Holly Johnson. Mm-hmm. Holly Johnson gonna go in front of the car and yelling and trying to provoke her. And is that when Miss Meek said, "Girl, I just got finished dropping my kids off. What are y'all doing?"
No, she was yelling that over the hood, right? But when she came out of the car, she said, "What?" Like, she was like, "What, bitch? Like, you keep coming up to my car. What's up?" Because she kept coming up to her car, and like every time she would go back into her car, she was like, trying to get her out of the car.
So now we know that it was more than once.
To me, it seemed like the only reason why she came out of the car was because the other one, Miss Johnson was like antagonizing
provoking her. And while she's provoking her, what is Carlos doing? Is he telling Holly, "Sit your ass down, get back, girl"? What is he doing?
This is important now.
How you know that's Miss Johnson?
Not saying nothing. Like, okay, Holly,
hold on,
do what you gotta do. This is what we plan.
The only reason why she came out of the car was because the other one, Miss Johnson was like antagonizing
provoking her. And while she's provoking her, what is Carlos doing? Is he telling Holly, "Sit your ass down, get back, girl"? What is he doing?
He was just standing there looking.
Not saying nothing. Like, okay, Holly, do what you got to do. This is what we plan to do, Holly. Go ahead. Take care of that.
Mm-hmm. Well, I just seen him looking like he was just looking, and to me, I didn't know what his plans were, what the plans were between each other, To me, what I witnessed is, that he was standing right next to her and he didn't say anything, but they were arguing. And then once Miss Meeks walked up to Carlos, Miss Johnson ran to the sidewalk, and then Carlos snatched her up by the waist.
Okay. Now, here we go. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for this?
So it was the waist or the
Her
headline?
first
Which
statement was, hold on. Her first statement was he had a what kind of look?
What kind of look? A mischievous look. Like he was on some.
A
Like he was on some
mischievous look.
He said like he was
That's
on.
what he
But when
said.
did he get out the car? When did he go to the car? When he get out the
But
car?
wait, so he went from having a mischievous look, because this has only happened in a matter of minutes. A mischievous
Right. They
look.
said it was a second. So how long?
Facts.
A mischievous look too.
And then she was wiggling out like
Hold on, I'm gonna move
almost.
it back.
And then when she between each other, to me, what I witnessed is, the that he was standing right next to her, and he didn't say anything, but they were arguing. And then once Miss Meeks walked up to Carlos, Miss Johnson ran to the sidewalk, and then Carlos snatched her up by the waist, and then she was wiggling out like almost. And then when she almost wiggled out, he had her by the neck because she was like wiggling down, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And
so do you think at that time when he had her by the waist and then she was getting out, then he grabbed her by the neck with them big old arms? Do you think at that moment she knew that this was a setup? They're trying to take my life away.
I honestly, I just seen that when she got out of got out of it, like she was literally going the other way. She wasn't going towards her, you know. So it just looked like she was trying to get away, at this.
Now, she was literally going the other way. So when Romeka got out the car, when Romeka got
I hope she got all her. I hope she got it all put together.
Listen, when Romeka got
was she
out
trying
the
to
car,
get in the car from the passenger side? Like how did she end up by the driver's side door of Holly car if she was trying to go?
I'm about to tell you if
or was she trying to get on the passenger side of her car? Because clearly she passed away at Holly's driver door. So was she trying to get in on the passenger side of her car?
The witness tells you,
sister, you gotta calm down, sister. You gotta calm down, sister. Okay.
If y'all gonna take the witness statement credible, right? She's telling y'all what happened. Carlos was standing next to Holly, right? And Romeka walked up on them.
We just want to know how she ended up on that side.
That is her statement. So she never, because you know why? What happened? Because Holly never moved.
Never.
That she was.
That's what they said. They said Holly never left her door. They said she was standing by her driver's side.
She never left her trunk.
It's in the viral video. She said this girl right here, this her car right here. She never left her driver's side door. That's what they said in the video.
I'm gonna tell y'all,
but they're not listening to that part though. They said she never left her driver's side door. In that video that went viral,
she's standing at her trunk the whole time.
The witness did not say that Holly was directly standing in front of her trunk. That's not what the witness said.
She said she was standing by her driver's side car door.
So what happens?
I mean, she was by where the body was laying. She was right there the whole time. They said she never left.
They were face to face.
They said this girl. She said the girl that shot right here. This girl. This her car right here. She was standing by the driver's side door the whole time. I swear to God, that's what she said. That's what she said.
Can I say something real quick? How did she know Meeks were doing this and Johnson was doing? How do she know their names? Who told them this? Who told them that?
On the panel. That's how she. Okay. Because how she know about a first love if she don't know them from a can of paint? How you know about a first love? Why would you bring a first love on the panel? You don't know that unless you talk to somebody.
Meeks was doing this and Johnson was doing this. How do you know their name? Come on now.
She heard it from the bus. She heard it from the bus.
And the bus don't even know.
From the bus team? She
But see,
said,
what they gonna
"Oh,
make me
my
do
God,
is
that was
I ain't
her
never
first
been on
love.
a
That was her
Chicago
song."
bus,
No,
right?
she's talking
I
to
ain't never been
family.
on a Chicago bus, but they gonna make me get on a motherfucking Chicago bus.
They're gonna make me get on it too. And then T, we should do a scene from the scene to where it happened at from the green light station. We should record each other yelling and see if we can hear. Because apparently people act like they can hear from that far away.
Um,
I know David gave us a little something, but they're not believing that. We might have to show them. I don't know.
well,
We need to go at 9:00 in the morning and do that.
she's gonna change it again. So this is why I want y'all to listen and not do so much talking, because she's gonna change it up again. Hold on.
Point. She was scared, and I seen like she was scared. Like it was a different, like, when you see somebody's movement and you could just tell like run to, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I seen, and when she, like, there was no reason for, like, Carlos had her already, you know what I mean? There was no reason for her to go get her gun.
Now, I'm gonna rewind it, because who was scared? Romeka was scared. Because why would a scared person come back out their car? Why would a scared person come back out their car? I'm gonna leave that for y'all to think about that.
It was unnecessary, I think, but
it was unnecessary. And Holly life was not in danger. Nobody was trying to take Holly out of here. And you said
she didn't have anything.
Holly and Carlos, they came in separate cars.
Here you go.
Yeah, they did. Holly's car was already parked, right? Holly came out of the parked car, and Miss Carlos was in a black truck vehicle. I think it was a Mercedes, and Miss Meeks was in the white car. So she was already, like, I think she just said, and she yelled that out, that she was just dropping off her kid, like, what's going on,
Mm-hmm.
And so to me it looked like like it looked weird. You know what I mean? Because I was telling the police that she had her baby inside her car. So I was like, that's her baby. The baby's in the car. I
It was
was
your
like, you
baby.
need to arrest her. Like, why aren't you guys arresting her? And then she was all like, oh, and by the way, I don't know if anybody caught the video or anything.
Anybody caught
but
the video?
Carlos goes up to Holly and fist bumps her and says,
what?
Yeah, it was
I'm gonna stop there. Didn't the witness say she haven't seen anything and been on social media?
Yeah, she
And
said
seen
that.
nothing. So she telling everybody that she don't know if they seen the video. Did she see the video? Did she see the video? Hold on.
What was it? It was self-defense, right? It was self-defense. And she was like, yeah, it was self-defense.
Now, how is she the only one that's
Not
seen this
fish
video?
bump. That's disgusting. After
Yes.
she is dead, they fish bumped each other.
Yeah, and he goes up to her and
now this is the part that annoys me the most. Because after she was dead, ROMECA didn't die on the scene. Okay? So after she was dead,
they were both said, they looked at each other and it was self-defense, right? He was like, yeah, it was self-defense.
Why did they have two different cars there to meet her?
I'm actually not sure. I didn't, I just witnessed what I witnessed, and
it's awkward to have.
But there was plenty of people on the sidewalk that they were shouting out to arrest her and everything, and the cops did, at least they did their job, and they did what they had to do, because it wasn't for them, she wouldn't be like in handcuffs right now. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. How was Holly response to you all when you guys were saying arrest her? What was her? Did she look at you guys?
What's it called? She called me a snitch, and then I said, I don't care, I'm gonna sign complaints. And then
the video
what's it called? She was frustrated, and she was saying, she was like, I have a concealed and carry, and I was like, I don't give a fuck. you shot somebody.
So she
you
called
know what
her
I
a
mean?
snitch and then said she
And the other girl was like, yeah,
video.
the gun's in the car. And I was like, bro, I've been said the gun's in the car. It's in the passenger side. You guys you just stashed it for what? What you stashed it for?
So Holly
If
was letting the
you was like a
officers know that the
self-defense,
gun was in the
then
car.
why the fuck did you just like, why didn't you just hand them the gun? You know what I mean? But she didn't
So
hand them
hold
the
on.
gun. She
I'm
hid the
about to
gun.
rewind that
You know
because
what
y'all
I
gotta
mean?
hear this.
So to me, I was like, bro, what's it called? She was frustrated and she was saying, she was like, I have a concealed and carry, and I was like, I don't give a fuck. You shot somebody, you know what I mean? And the other girl was like, yeah, the gun's in the car, and I was like,
Other
bro, I've
girls.
been said the gun's in the car. It's in the passenger side. You guys you just stashed it for what? What you stashed it for? If you was like a self defense, then why the fuck did you just like? Why didn't you just hand them the gun? You know what I mean? But she didn't hand them the gun. She hid the gun. You know what I mean?
How could you stash a gun in front of a million people? A stash is something that nobody knows about. That's the first thing. The second of all, do we live in a day and time that we just allow police to come on the scene and you have a fucking gun in your hand? Do we live in that type of time? I don't understand. But okay, let's go.
So to me, I was like, bro, what was this? Like, what was this right now? And the cops were like, they were like, who was it? Who was? I was like, her, arrest her, and they arrested her.
Good. And what
the
is
crazy
what
part is
she
had blood all over her because you know, I was like, I would assume they would have arrested her. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But she was trying to get away with that self-defense and two people on one, but they're so dumb. They did it in front of everybody, just so reckless and careless.
Oh.
So when she got locked up, did she say anything to y'all? Did she look at y'all funny?
Yeah, when she was walking away, she looked at me and looked at what's it called? My boyfriend, and she was like, whatever, y'all fucked up for this shit. It was self-defense. I got a restraining order on her.
What?
Yeah. So I was just like, it doesn't matter. Like, you shot someone, you didn't even like you think to be like, hey, you know, like
Oh, my bad.
me like rethink this, you know, not why would you pull out a gun? You know what I mean?
And how you have a restraining order, but you coming up to her school. You don't got no kids to go there. You dummy. You don't got no kids to go there. That's just a lie. She ain't nothing but a liar. Holly, you a liar. You are sick, Holly. Because you know, Miss Meeks got a restraining order out on homeboy Carlos. That's a restraining order.
So she probably got a restraining order because of like out of spite, then probably.
I think she lying. She don't got no damn restraining. You can't trust a snake. I'm gonna need to see them papers. Holly Johnson is agent of Satan. That's what she is.
Agent.
Okay. Now, Mr. Man, what's his name? Carlos. What was his response when Holly got arrested? How was he looking?
He turned away and he ran to his car. He wasn't even like paying attention to Miss Meeks or anything at all.
Wow.
Okay. So here we go. When Holly got shot, her first thing she said was that he was holding her for a second and then tried to lift her up, pick her up. But now she's saying he didn't do shit.
By that time, my boyfriend started telling him, like, don't you feel remorse? Don't you feel bogus? Like, you didn't do anything. You just stood there. Like, you didn't even say anything to him. Like, to like, you know, support her, like, back her up. He was like, isn't that your first love? Didn't you have a baby with her, bro?
Where did she get that was his first love? Where did that come from?
Like, she just dropped off her kid. Are you kidding me? Like, you're a coward. And then he looked like it wasn't him being like sad or like anything. He was like, it looked like he was mad about something because of like his ego was hurt, you know? So he like tried to run at us, like me and my guy.
What?
And he was trying to like act like he was gonna fight us. And that's when the cop came in between us. And then one of the cops was like, leave the scene. And I was like, well, I need to put my statement in. And they're like, what? I was like, yeah, I'm gonna put my statement in. And then Carlos walked away when he was like giving me a look, you know. But my guy was literally standing there too, like, what the hell, you know? But at the same time, he didn't get to see most of it. I did, so he
so her guy didn't get to see most of it. She did.
But I'm
he
glad
wasn't
your
really able to do
husband or
it.
your boyfriend stood up. He's a real man. He ain't afraid of no coward like Carlos
Girl.
beating on women.
Yeah.
Good for your boyfriend. I'm so happy that your boyfriend stood up to Satan himself.
So y'all would think this is gonna be the end of it, right? It's not. We got 10 more minutes.
I'm so happy and thankful. I'm
Because she gonna tell what really, really happened.
glad he didn't coward.
I appreciate that. And I know that he was doing it out of, the goodness of his heart, because I was like, I honestly was crying, and I was like, babe, please go and help her. Like, I was like, I don't know, like, what made her do that right now. And he was like, what's wrong? And I was like, please go save her. Please go save her. I don't want her to die. And I like started crying because I was like, looking at her, and
but she was right there. So why did he need to go? I'm just, that's not making sense to me.
I like started freaking out because I just, the scene, everything, it was just like horrific. I was like so like in shock, I guess you would say.
It's a horrific scene to freak out to. I mean, hello, this is outrageous. Yes, this is nonsense. This is demonic. This is hell on earth. Literally.
And I just felt like everybody's reaction, her reaction, everything, it made it seem like nobody cared. And I was like
this is
with tears in my eyes, arrest her.
Involved.
I was like, I don't know what else I need to do. I will sign complaints. I don't know what else you need me to do. You need to arrest her. Like, I felt so much like rage because no one was like understanding what calmness and how how cruel they could be, just standing there, him without tears in his eyes, and her just standing there like if she's like, she had the right to take somebody's life. She had the right to.
So he was just standing there, but clearly we see the video. He walking back and forth. He's tapping her. He's doing what he knows how to do in that moment.
Snatch somebody from this earth. You know what I mean? Like, and to think to be like, let me look at her and tell her like everything's gonna be okay. He didn't even do that. You know what I mean? He literally like looked at her, stood there, and didn't do anything. Like, his face was like,
he didn't call the police. He, how he was supposed to be talking to her and talking to the police, trying to get them. I mean, 911, they helped them get there, right? Okay.
But when somebody dies and you love them, and even though you might have a little like, hate or whatever case is, you still have that heart in you. It should have hurt. There should have been at least a tear in your eye, and there was not one.
He's a demon. That's why. He have gotten bodies before. They both probably on that time where they got bodies before. This is not their first kill. Okay, they're used to this. This is what they do. This is what they do. And that's why Trump is coming to Chicago now.
Trump is coming to Chicago.
Go ahead.
No, I just that's pretty much it. But that's all I gotta really say. And I really do thank you for letting me speak out and telling, the truth about what I seen and what I heard and everything. I just hope that,
thank you. We thank you. We
need more people
like you and your boyfriend. We thank you, because without people that have the courage to speak out, where would we be in this world? Ran with demons. We need more people like you and your boyfriend to speak out and to call it like it is, and to speak truth to power, and to rebuke Satan when you see him right in front of your face, because Satan gotten so bold, just right in front of the kids.
No, I don't want to.
Can you imagine what that's going to do to the kids? And you said that Holly had her baby in her back seat. This is a whole mother here.
Yeah. And it looked like a baby, so.
Yeah. And she got all that energy, and then to hide the gun, and they were planning to get away with it.
Hid the gun.
They were planning to get away with it. So thank God it's people like you. You are angel sent. You are definitely angel sent. God was using you to be a witness, to speak truth to power, because if we don't have people like y'all, then we are lost. We are truly lost as a nation, you know? And I'm sure her family appreciates you speaking out too.
Well, I just hope that, you know, they find grievance and that no matter what it is, that they come out stronger, you know, and I hope that, you know, whatever I did or what I could do, you know, for them, like, I hope everything goes well, you know, and I hope that they give that baby as much as love as, you know, he deserves, because it was senseless for somebody to take his mommy, you know, and that was the last thing that he ever seen, I guess, you know. So.
Yeah. Do you feel like the police failed them because they said she already had a restraining order? What else could she do? You got a restraining order against this guy. He's just still obsessed, and now he's popping up at the school because they say he didn't know where she lived.
Yeah, you know what I feel like? I feel like when I seen everybody, you know, at first it looked like Carlos and her were talking like fine, but then Miss Johnson popped up out of nowhere and started arguing too.
Oh, so Holly
So
came
now
last. Holly Johnson
she
came
says
last. She done popped up.
It looked like they was talking fine, but I thought they was arguing. What the hell? Like, girl, I hope when this statement comes, it's from beginning to end.
Was she like she did he call her to there? Because the cousin spoke, and cousin was like, you call. She didn't say call, but almost as if it could have been interpreted like you're supposed to be working at the gym, and then you didn't have her come up there. So but you don't know that. I was gonna say, how did Holly know to come up there? And why would Holly go to there if you got a restraining order towards the girl? Then you know why you been around her then. Liar. She don't got no damn restraining order. That girl ain't do shit to her. That girl don't even want to see her.
Yeah, because all I know was she was yelling out that she dropped off her baby. But I honestly do feel like the cops did their job, you know, because at the end but my thing is they did do the backtrack and they got my story, you know, because everything was too crazy on the scene. They were all trying to like calm everybody down, and you know, we were all screaming our heads off, you know what I mean? And it was like a huge scene. There was a lot of people around us, and one person even said like, oh, don't even give him your number, don't even give him nothing. Why would you snitch? And it was like, it's not
that
snitching,
don't make sense to me.
So a person said
I'm
that.
not a bystander.
Wait, hold on. A person said that, but then she said a little early on, and I'm gonna get to the seconds in the minutes, that Carlos said that, but then she just said a person said that.
Somebody said, why would you snitch on a murder?
Yeah. So to me, I was like, I'm not a bystander.
If I would have took their mama out, then they're gonna have that same feeling, probably so, because they probably hate their mama because they on demon time, child. They hate their mama, they hate their daddy, they hate life itself. They just a death. How could you? Don't snitch, don't tell. What is wrong with you?
And I was like, I'm not a bystander. I don't do that shit. Like, I'm not gonna have somebody just die right there and no one's gonna say anything. I was like, no one's helping her. I was like, she don't got nobody.
I agree, Kristen.
He's over here all kissing her ass. I was like, I'm not doing that shit. I was like, what the fuck? Who was gonna speak up for her? And I was like in the crowd literally yelling at everybody because I was like, this is not cool. Like, I don't know why everybody, and to think that even somebody from the crowd went up to him to shake up with him, you know, and then when she shook up with him,
like shake hands.
Yeah, and she got blood on him, on her. You know, she got blood on her hand.
What the fuck is she talking about?
Her, you know.
You want me to pause it so you can just say what you say? Go ahead.
What the fuck is she talking about? Like, she's not even talking about shit, bitch. What the like?
Breathe. Breathe.
I
Okay, hold on. Because this is where it's going to get good at.
She's saying bullshit.
Why is
She's
he
saying
shaking
bullshit.
somebody's
I ain't
hand and
worried
why
about it.
somebody shaking his hand?
Like after he literally like was, I'm not just like, I'm just so, I was like, what the hell? Like, what's going on? Like, and the girl was like, you got blood on my hand, bro. But like, you still went up to him to say, what's up? You know what I mean? So to me, I was just like, what's going on? You know what I mean? But
right. That's
where the
weird as
fist
hell.
bumping came.
Yeah. So I just, but
did they not see everything that happened?
I'm not sure, but all I know is that what I seen was, it was looking kind of funny. It was looking kind of weird. I was like, no one's gonna say anything. He's over here not even trying to tell nobody nothing. Besides that, what's it called? She was being like rude. She was being crazy, and that it was a self-defense. It was a self-defense. But from what I saw, it was not no self-defense. She was nowhere near you. Like, she was nowhere near you at all, like, whatsoever. She had nothing in her hands. She didn't have no gun. She didn't have no knife. She had her bare hands. She said, she was like, what? You want to keep acting like you come up to my car, bitch? Out, like, what? I could beat your ass, like, what, bitch? And she went to go get a gun. You know what I mean? Like, that was senseless. Like, I thought, like, we were, better than this. Like, I thought we were grown. You know what I mean? Like, where were you scared for your life to where you went to go get a gun? You know what I mean? Like, you already talking shit to her in front of her car, and you were telling her all kinds of shit for her to come out her car to tell you, like, what? You were saying you were gonna beat my ass, so come back over here, come beat my ass then. But then you want to be like, nah, bitch, I'm gonna shoot you. I'm gonna shoot you. Carlos says, yeah, she's gonna go get her gun. She's gonna go get her gun. She'll shoot you. And boom, she gets shot, because it was almost like
a life.
I don't know, it looked like a movie to me. You know what I mean? It was so like, I was so in shock to the point where I was like, is this even happening?
Mm-hmm.
Here she go.
How many gunshots did you hear? Because I heard 4 rounds.
Yeah, I heard 5 rounds actually.
Wow.
Now she heard 5
and
rounds.
The only reason the cop was on scene and he was unloading the gun, and he was like, it froze. So the only reason why she stopped was because the gun got stuck. Otherwise, it probably would have she probably would have still kept shooting.
Y'all hear this shit?
Why would she continue to shoot? How did you feel? And I'm sorry, and I haven't said this, and I just want to say I'm sorry that you had to witness that. This has traumatized you, and you never gonna forget this moment. And I'm sorry that you had to bear witness, but you are strong and you have the strength. So God did not make no mistakes. So I want to know, how did you feel when you heard those shots?
Now listen.
I felt scared. I was literally screaming my head off. I was like, when I was witnessing it, I was close by the smoothie shop right there, and I ran back into the green line, and I started telling everybody to stay in there because I didn't want anybody to get hurt. That they're shooting. She still has the gun while I'm on the phone with the cops.
Now I'm gonna stop the fuck right there. Where did she say she was when she heard the motherfucking gunshots?
She going to jail for lying. So
where did she say she? Come on, repeat it to me, sis. Where the fuck did she say when she heard the motherfucking gunshots, man?
This shit is crazy.
Come on, let's speak it out loud. I got motherfucking goosebumps. Y'all can't listen.
Oh, it's crazy. You know what?
She was when she heard the motherfucking gunshot. I'm gonna tell you where she say she ran. I'm gonna let her tell you herself. Where she said she was when she heard the motherfucking gunshot.
Where she said she was at?
She said she was. Let me let her tell you. I don't want nobody put no motherfucking words in my mouth.
But you are strong and you have the strength. So God did not make no mistakes.
Put the phone
so I
to
want
your
to
ear.
know, how did you feel when you heard those shots?
I felt scared. I was literally screaming my head off. I was like, when I was witnessing it, I was close by the smoothie shop right there, and I ran back into the green line, and I started telling everybody.
I ran back into the green line. She said, I was close by the smoothie shop. And then I ran back into the green line.
Oh my
and
God.
Then she told them, listen,
this is crazy.
Ready to stay in there because I didn't want anybody to get hurt, that they're shooting. She still has the gun while I'm on the phone with the cops.
So you mean to motherfucking tell me he ran with a motherfucking baby stroller, right?
We need to stop
a baby stroller, right? Listen to this shit right here. She was there, right? That's what she said, right?
That's what she said.
She was there. So she ran from where the fucking shit happened across the motherfucking street, not telling if the fucking light turned green or red. To Sharks and back to the motherfucking green line.
Ain't no way.
Get the fuck out of here. I rest my motherfucking.
Ain't no motherfucking way.
Let me let her finish telling y'all. I'm gonna bring it back one more.
But you are strong and you have the strength. So God did not make no mistakes. So I want to know, how did you feel when you heard those shots?
I felt scared. I was literally screaming my head off. I was like, when I was witnessing it, I was close by the smoothie shop right there, and I ran back into the green line and I started telling everybody to stay in there because I didn't want anybody to get hurt, that they're shooting. She still has the gun while I'm on the phone with the cops, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So it was crazy because.
So did she see the shooting or she didn't see the shooting?
She ain't see the shooting.
By this statement right here, this is a witness
statement.
You
ran and did all of that with a
public witness statement. Did she see the shooting or did she not see the shooting? I need somebody
going to jail
to tell me, because I know I ain't motherfucking crazy.
She going to jail for lying.
Now, debunk that shit right there.
Amen. Till you gonna get to the bottom of it.
Because I stand 10 toes down with Holly. You understand? Y'all got me all the way.
You gonna get to the bottom of it. You hear me?
And I'm gonna stand on it. She ain't see a motherfucking thing and she ain't hear a motherfucking thing.
You hear me?
And this is why Holly is coming home. And this is why I feel so strongly about it. Because that witness ain't hear a goddamn thing. She ain't see a goddamn thing. And I'm not even debunking what she heard. I'm talking about she ain't see it. She did not see Holly shoot that girl.
Definitely. She didn't see nothing.
You're not going to tell me with a fucking baby stroller that she ran all the way from the scene to fucking Sharks.
That is fucking crazy.
Green line. So she ran with her head turned around so she could see what the fuck was going on as she was going across a fucking busy street.
Mm-mm.
Now, Holly is innocent until proven guilty.
Facts.
You understand?
Facts.
Ari is going to get to the bottom of it. Yeah, the timestamp might be off a little bit.
Yeah, she ain't get out on the first, you know, of course. No, of course. We know what's going on.
The timestamp on Sharks might be a little bit off.
This girl to sit there
what that video is going to show is that woman, this witness number 3, finally went across the street. Now, I'm going to play a little bit more because I just want you to hear this real quick.
To the point where I was just like so scared to leave. There was little kids coming off the train, you know, going to school, you know what I mean? And it was like, I was like, I don't know what else to do. Like, this is ridiculous. You know what I mean? What just went down? You know, I was like so in shock. Like, how did that just happen? Like, from an argument, from like, you know, like fighting with nothing, not like bare hands, you know, you went from that to a gun, you know, like, and she's just like, I think she was smaller than her.
And when she makes that statement, what's going on? She was in fucking disbelief because she hadn't seen what was going on. So what she seen on the bus, it had not escalated yet. She didn't know what transpired from then.
She turned around and after everything had happened, that's when she pulled
And
up.
as she got closer after the shooting, she
Mm-hmm.
heard the people
Mm-hmm.
talking. As she got home and she watched the videos on YouTube, she wasn't on social media, right? She wasn't on Facebook.
That's what she said.
But she was on YouTube and she heard these videos, and I believe people reached out to her.
He's definitely reached out to her.
So one more thing. So I didn't get to the part.
Like I thought he had her in a like almost a headlock looking. I was like, this is like over like excessive. And I kept saying that. I was like, if this was excessive, I feel like this was too much. Like you guys did too much. He was like, nah. And he literally came up to me. He's like, shut the fuck up, you snitch bitch. And he went up to my guy and he was talking about calm down. What's it called? Shut up already. No one wants to hear it. Because he didn't want nobody to hear what we were saying, you know, because we like literally saw like my guy saw the last part and I saw like everything.
So my guy saw the last part and I saw everything. That means that she was not there.
Mm-hmm.
When she says that she stated she sent her guy over there to see what was still going on and was ROMECA okay, she was still probably under the damn green line.
Yep. She kept saying that.
I was like, this is so sad. Like, and like I watched her collapse and I saw like I was like, why wouldn't you go to her, like, you know, to hold?
She watched her collapse and she's going to say, why wouldn't you go to console her? But in the beginning, when I first played this and I told y'all to listen, she states that he held her for a second and then tried to lift her up, pick her up.
Hold her to tell her like, you know, like, why wouldn't you do anything, you know? But I don't know. It was just crazy to me. And I hope that, you know, me saying this is like, this is helping out, like, kind of what everybody's doing.
It sure is,
because we are at a battle and we need more soldiers like you.
And I need
when I tell you
to hear this,
that we are suffocated with demons and demonic forces like this.
In her hands, she was, you know, defenseless herself towards somebody that had a gun
and shoot her.
It was like near her, like her side of her face, you know, like she got shot.
Okay,
Johnson shot her.
Was the girl charging her? Was Mix charging her after the chokehold?
No, she wasn't. It looked like she was walking the other way. Like
now, she says it looks like she was walking away. But didn't she say that ROMECA got out the car and walked up on Carlos and Holly?
Yep, that's what she said.
She was going around her car. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. She was walking the other way. So did she shot her in the back, or how did she get in the face if she was walking the other way?
She shot her like it looked like almost like near her, like her side of her face, you know, like she got shot almost by her chin, I feel like, and then her thigh.
How? If she was walking the other way. Mm-hmm. If she's walking the other way.
Because maybe, you know, reflex, you're going to look back to see what's going on.
And when I saw her fall, like, and you know, I saw the blood splatting from her face.
She see the
hold on, what did she say? She saw the blood spattering. What did she just say?
Blood gushing out.
I was just,
that's all she.
It was so like, it was so crazy. But thank you for letting me get it off my chest, and I hope that everything goes well.
Didn't you get off your chest? You made your statement. All right, so I'm gonna need a moment to.
This is crazy.
Did she get it off her chest when she gave her statement?
Nope.
Guess not, right?
She going to jail. So she can keep on listening to them. They ain't gonna do nothing for you. Baby girl, you're going to jail for lying. You're going to jail.
Okay, am I sharing anything? No. Okay. So I want to play.
What?
Hold on. I want to play. Hold on. Play my girl Rebel. Right? Rebel got the 911. Huh?
I'm right here.
It's only about 4 minutes, okay? Is it on the stage? No. I didn't know you was backstage, Q. Just nobody not talking right now. Hold on. I'm trying to. Okay, here you go. It's about 4 minutes, okay? And I want y'all to hear some things. So just listen.
A transcript is. I'm sure their feelings are hurt.
I love her voice.
I'm sure their feelings
I ain't even subscribed. Let me subscribe.
Girl,
honey.
what did you just send me? What type of transcript is this? All right, it says this is a 911 OEMC event log documenting multiple emergency calls, police detachments, dispatches, officers' actions, and follow-up events tying to a shooting incident near South State Street, East-West Cermak on September 8th, beginning around 9:02 a.m. All right. So it says initial call 9:02 to 9:04. Events open as person with a gun. Person with a gun. Caller listed as Miss Citizen. Location State Street. No name. Victim at this point. All right. Escalation to shooting. Within minutes, events is cross-referenced multiple times. Dispatch notes. See the male in white car shot and led. I think they mean when they say male. I guess they mean the person. See the male in white car shot in the leg, female shot in face, knife recovered, weapon recovered. Event type escalates to person shot.
Let's stop right there. So now y'all gonna make me go look back on my shit because it's saying knife was recovered from the 911 log. So I'm about to go look.
Fired. This shows conflicting early information, which is normally in 911 calls. Multiple 911 callers, conflicting description. Different caller report, female shot from a road rage. Male in white shirt, black pants, fired 3 to 4 shots. Shooter wearing red and black. Person shooting off black jeans, a black sweater and jeans. Female shot in the face. Not sure if EMS needed. Caller dropped. Call back. No contact. This matters because descriptions do not match. Shooter description change. Caller's reliable varies. Police and EMS response. CFD fire EMS dispatch. Victim conditions escalate. GSW gunshot wound face critical. Victim condition critical. Scene management. Crime scene tape. Evidence recovery. Weapons secured. Wash down requests later. Large police presence remain for hours. School impact and family conflict. Later in the day, reports involving National Teacher Academy calls state, family, and students involved, threatening staff, arguing at the school. Oh, wait a minute. Family of student involved. Oh, wait a minute. The families of the student involved threatening the staff and arguing at the school. Who was that? Who was threatening the staff and arguing at the school? I don't know who that was. New events created. ASL tip, assault in process. Oh, okay. These are the secondary events, not the shooting itself. Critical observation, very important. What is confirmed by this document? A shooting occurred. At least one victim was critically injured. Multiple callers gave conflicting accounts. Police responded rapidly and heavily. Weapons are recovered. Scene control. Lastly, most of the day. What is not confirmed here, who the shooter was, who started the confrontation, exact scene of events, motive, whether claim like road rage are accurate, final victim outcome, arrest details. It says this log proves one thing clearly, public narrative formed early were biased on chaotic and inconsistent 911 calls, not verified facts. That's critical. when blaming what we know what happened, social media assign blame immediately, and people weaponize early outrage. It says this 911 call log shows confusion, contradictions, and incomplete information, which means anyone claiming certainty early on was speculating, not reporting. All right, now this is just a summary of.
Okay, so I have the log. I'm trying to see. I'm looking at it now to see. Knife.
Did you hear when they said a knife was found or whatever?
Yeah, and I got the log, so I'm looking. Now it might have been blacked out. Prohibited transfer. I'm looking. Yeah, I don't see that on here. So gotta look into that more. But let me look on this police report too. Where is it? Because I just don't see that on there. We changed. David, you on here?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, let me look at my at this police report.
My bad, I've been
So
trying
was
to
a
get
knife
my
right?
my
So was a knife recovered?
Yes.
It's saying that, but I don't see that on this report.
Can
So
y'all hear me?
did they destroy? Yeah, we can hear you, Steve.
Oh, okay. I was trying to get because I told him the story, and I told him not even from a biased point of view. I told him from just like a regular point of view, because
Yes, but
he
I
got a baby
sent
mama.
that. Hold on one second. I sent that 911 log to Amora, so that's what I'm telling you. So I don't see it on there. Right.
I'm just trying to get him to. I was trying to see what was his point of view, because he's one of them niggas that got bitches fighting over them. Like, if y'all don't know Ski, y'all know Ski. If you know me, I got some fine ass niggas that be having bitches fighting over them. So this is one. You feel me? And he got a baby mama, and he had a bitch that was fighting over him too. So you feel me? And I told him the story, and nigga, I told him not even from a biased point of view. I told him, he said the same shit. He said shit because he on his baby mama side. He was like, shit, if my baby mama got a restraining order and she had that restraining order, then I would expect the bitch to do what she do. And that's what he said.
Yeah,
But I
this
want
is
him to join it live so he can give his little point of view. It's just another person that never heard about this until we told them,
Nah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I
So
mean, my
I told
two baby mamas into it. I wouldn't want both. Neither one of my baby mamas did. That's crazy.
that's you, Q. Everybody has a different point of view. And
Carlos and neither one of the baby mamas
why, Q?
did.
Why you hang up the phone? Why you hang up the phone? I don't like how
Because
you
we're
hung up
saying
the
the
phone,
same
though.
thing. See, we already
Nah,
we saying the
going
same
that
thing.
on?
bullshit. You're lying. I don't like that bullshit. You lied. Why you hang up?
Oh shit.
Why you hang up the phone, Q?
I told you why I hung up the phone. You said
You
so
bullshit. You bullshit. You hung up. You bullshit.
because you
Yeah,
start saying the
bullshit.
same thing. You was just cussing me
Nah.
out.
I always
About
cuss
to.
you out though. Why you hang
I don't like being
Why
cussed
you
out.
Chitty chitty bang bang, chitty
cute?
chitty bang bang.
Stop playing with me, cuz.
Chitty chitty bang bang, chitty chitty
Okay,
bang bang.
so where
I'm looking
was
for the
we?
police report. I'm looking
Oh, the
for
police report. Okay.
well, a part of it. Anyway.
What's the name said? 21 said, it's a knife.
It's a knife for
Damn,
sure.
where you been at, David?
You said
It's a
what?
knife, and the
Where you
knife was
been
found
at?
on the
YouTube
scene.
streets been looking
I
for
don't
you.
care about all that goofy shit.
Said the
Right,
YouTube
but
street's
it's
been looking for me. Yeah, I
Yeah,
ain't a
yeah.
content creator. I could take a day off
Nigga
or
Ski
two.
ain't a content creator neither, but they be looking for it.
I mean, I've been in my skin in Chicago. Yeah.
Right now, you know what shit, motherfuckers just
I've
thought you
been in.
fell off the face of the earth. That's how they trying to figure out where you was at. Everybody been asking for you all day for
Q,
past 2 days.
Q,
Oh,
cut it out. Cut
I'm
it
glad.
out,
I
Q.
mean, I'm glad people enjoy hearing my fucking voice. That's good to know
they
that people
do.
people
Right.
actually
Well, I
care
mean, shit,
about me.
yeah. Right, shit. I ain't said nothing negative shit. They ain't say nothing negative. They just been what David been at.
Yeah,
Shit,
I'm
I'm like,
glad.
shit, I ain't been saying them either.
I'm glad people. What's that? I'm glad people care to know. Where I'm
Maybe
at.
ass been asleep.
Right. Then what
I
she talking about?
really,
Some Q stop. What you mean stop? What I
I,
do?
I really have been sleep shit.
They're not gonna
Man,
talk about the knife because they try to paint this picture as
but
Romika was
but
the
here's here,
innocent, the she was the victim.
but
They're
Yeah,
here's
not
the
but
gonna
thing
talk
though.
about. They're
even if
not
If
we
gonna
not
talk
gonna
about the
talk about it,
knife.
it
if
should
They're
be
they
not
in
gonna
some
talk about it.
listen, if they recovered
regardless
a
if they not
knife,
gonna talk about it or not, it should be in some type of paperwork.
right? If they recovered a knife from that
Facts.
scene, if they recovered a knife from that scene, that changes the narrative too.
Right. Yeah. Now that
Because
do change the name.
It definitely was there. It was there.
it really was self-defense because she had a knife.
Exactly. It's in the police records.
And for what police
When
record?
those cameras from the polices and everything like that come out, they're gonna see that Romika had a knife.
So why we just now hearing about the knife?
Uh, uh,
That's what was just
you
that
tell
was
me
what was
why,
just read
Q. Q,
from the
you tell
police
me. You
call
knew
log.
everything, right? You knew
Yeah,
everything.
Los was
So you
there. He
tell
never
me.
said it. Los was there.
That
He spoke about a lot of shit. He never said that.
that was what
He
was
don't
said.
have. He don't. He can't
But
talk.
look, Q, you got to
He
think about
can't
it
say
though.
nothing. What do you mean?
You got to think
Come on
about it
now.
though. She was back in her car and she got back out her car. Los
Right.
wasn't up on them at that time. So who knows what Romika could have grabbed out of her car while Los was moving his car up.
Right. So that's what I'm trying to
And
figure
then
out. Because if she
everybody
was on the
know
ground,
Romika
if she was
grabs
on the ground,
everything.
everybody would have
Cups,
knew she had the
metal
knife though.
cups.
Everybody would have knew she had the knife if she would have got shot with the knife. So that means she didn't get shot
Well,
with the knife, right?
The knife
look,
was on the scene.
they said the
Romika
knife was on the
grabs
scene.
metal cups and
Yeah, hell
everything.
no.
What are you talking about?
No,
Come
no,
on
That
it
now.
that
just said
ain't
it. It just said it in the 911 call log. Knife recovered, gun recovered.
why
Okay.
that's not in the evidence though, because we know nothing about no knife.
That's what I'm saying, Q. They haven't given Ari the entire discovery. They haven't gave her the whole discovery yet.
No, I'm talking about from the scene though. When we first hearing about this shit and about this, they talking about on the scene. Nobody said nothing about a knife being out there.
Q, they been saying
It
something
just
about a
said it.
knife.
Yeah, they
No,
said something about a
they
They
knife.
been
haven't.
saying that. Y'all just
Yeah.
don't know everything. Y'all just trying to put out what y'all want to think and what makes y'all look good and what y'all trying to
Who is
do. The
y'all? Who is
knife been
y'all?
out. Q,
Well,
stop.
you're considered a Romekian now.
I mean, we
Yes.
entitled
But
to
I
He
was
know
okay.
that.
So when I was
hold
on
on, hold
Hollyside,
on.
how come I never heard of a knife neither?
Man, come
He's
on, man. Cut
entitled.
it out.
And me and you had a whole conversation, so you never knew nothing about nothing anyway. How you gonna think like you know more than me? I mean, I guess
Cool.
you've been talking to them, but what?
Who?
Cool.
Who you talking about?
I'm talking about
Cool.
sis.
Sis, me?
Yeah, you.
I been saying that.
You ain't never told me that.
Come on, man. I ain't gonna do that with you.
Me and you had a million conversations. How you ain't never said nothing about a knife to me?
Q, I'm not gonna do that with you.
Do
Cause
what?
you said, come on, man. I'm not gonna do that with you. Go play with them.
I'm
So
not.
look, I look. All I want to know is, was there a knife really fucking recovered? If there was a knife recovered, then that shit should be in evidence.
Exactly. That one we wouldn't even
Period.
be having this
It should
conversation
be in
right now.
evidence. They haven't given Ari the full discovery yet, so even Ari probably don't even know about the fucking knife.
But I'm saying though, when we was all talking about, they said gun recovered, nothing else was recovered on the scene. All we know is ROMECA pulled up with no weapon, had jumped out with no weapon. That's all we know.
But does
She jumped out with no.
HUD
She jumped.
having a weapon change anything?
You said would the weapon change anything?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, well, a weapon would change. If she jumped out with a weapon, that changed everything. What you mean? But it like, come on now, we know ain't no weapon was at the scene.
Asking.
We know it
Everything
wasn't no
ain't gonna
weapon
be
at
out
the scene
there.
because
Y'all just getting what y'all want to
I mean,
get.
but what I'm saying, Q, is that those were words from the dispatcher. Knife recovered, gun recovered.
right. So
Exactly.
That was the
Exactly.
dispatcher.
It ain't about what I say. The fuck? Yeah, that's my little sister. But yeah, I'm gonna, it's like how you flipped.
So
And ain't nobody worried about none of that. So do what you do.
right, I'm doing what I'm doing. I ain't tripping.
Okay.
But now I'm just thinking about this knife shit. Nobody never heard about no knife, so that's all I'm trying to figure out.
Man,
Shit.
everybody know about the knife.
No, they don't. Everybody
You
don't
ain't
know
been
about the
paying
knife.
no attention. A
I
lot of
feel
people
like
know about the knife. What are you talking about?
I feel like everybody heard the word. Everybody heard it because Amora did that. She read that transcript out a while ago, but everybody just looked over the fact that that was said.
Right?
Gun
They don't
recovered, knife
wanna. They
recovered.
don't wanna believe it. They don't wanna
Everybody
believe
looked.
that.
Well,
Everybody,
I don't
even
think
no,
that's the case because again, I'm the one
even,
that gave Amora the 911
Right.
transcript.
Let's think about it. T. Me and you been talking about this shit all this time. Me and you never talked about no knife because we never heard about no knife, right?
but look, even
Q, cut that out. Cut that
I
out,
heard that.
Q. Cut
It's the
that out,
truth,
Listen,
though.
Q.
I
Look, I
heard
don't
that
know what
part.
you talking
have
about.
not.
Okay,
Look,
yeah, let it
I
be
heard
done.
Okay,
You
that
don't
right.
know.
part.
Thank you, T.
Look,
Thank you, T.
look, I heard that part when Amora read it off, but even I looked over it. It was in one ear and out the other with me.
Facts.
Well, we done went over this shit a million trillion times. Shit, we would have heard about that knife. Then there wasn't no knife at no scene, man. That had to be
I'm looking at
some.
it right now
It
because
was me, you,
I mean,
and
I
T.
don't
Nigga,
look,
we
look.
all was talking about it.
We
All
Me,
I'm
wouldn't be
you,
having
saying,
and
this
T.
conversation right now. We wouldn't even be having
Q,
this conversation right now.
Q,
Holly would
me,
not be
Q.
you,
on the
All I'm
and
phone right
T
saying,
now.
have been talking about this shit since day one. Come
Q.
on now. Cut that
All I'm
fucking
no, but
saying,
bullshit out.
no, wait, hold on.
all I'm,
It's not
uh,
to his defense. I'm looking here and it only says weapon recorded, recovered, weapon recorded. I don't see nothing about no knife.
It was a
Exactly.
knife. It
That
was a
shit cat.
knife.
That's
I
cat.
promise.
Not no knife. They would have had that shit in evidence. Romika, Holly would never be in jail right now. It wouldn't even be no talk right now about none of that. That shit would have been brought up on the
Right,
news.
just like they saying
Even
all what
Tia
they saying
Ewing said
now.
there was no
Right.
weapon. It was never no weapon recovered from the victim. She said that. She got all the shit from the
I'm
people.
looking at it right
That would have
now.
been the evidence right now. With the state's attorney would have had that in evidence. You telling me this case is a conspiracy to something bigger than this? And they trying to hide the knife and get Holly locked up for what?
In the process, the call.
You telling me it's a conspiracy for real? What's going on?
I don't believe in conspiracies.
Now I don't doubt that she had some damn scissors somewhere close.
Man, I'm saying shit.
I don't doubt it.
Like that shit don't sound right. That shit don't sound right because if she had that knife, we would have been known. It would have been well known. ROMECA had that knife. We know she would have picked up some shit. That's why I'm looking at it like shit. It couldn't be self defense if ROMECA didn't have no weapon. That's what I'm thinking. We all thinking the same shit. I'm pretty sure people who got the biggest heads, who know
And it's
some shit.
crazy because I'm looking at it and Carlos did say his child's mother was shot.
Right, we got the call. We got the video. I got the video with Los calling the police.
But I'm just saying he said that his child's mother was shot. I'm reading like because you know you go over something, you miss some things.
Loster said every motherfucking thing else. I'm pretty sure he would have brought up it was a knife. She had a knife. That would have been one thing. He kept saying she had a knife. He wouldn't have said she would been on no bully shit.
T.
Yeah.
T.
Yes.
I didn't talk to two of the homies that want to come on the panel and tell their stories because they had baby mamas just like ROMECA.
Okay, they got to give me a second though, because I'm doing something.
All right, I'm just saying, if y'all want to hear their story, I done told them. I said we not gonna be biased, and I told them both sides of the stories, and they want to come on the panel and tell their story. So if y'all want to hear it, I don't know. It's not my panel. It's your panel, T.
Preceding remarks copied. Give me a second. I'm looking over. But yeah, they can come up. Just give me a minute though. I'll let you know. Because I'm reading over something real quick. Shots and rolling.
How you know it ain't the evidence? Girl, that shit would have been the biggest piece of evidence there is. That knife recovered at the scene. That shit would have been all over the internet. We wouldn't even be having this conversation right now, Malika. I swear we wouldn't. If she had a knife in Illinois, if the victim had a knife,
why you calling out names, yo?
I mean, shit. That's what I was just reading out. Make sure I was talking to who I was talking to directly. Shit. She in the comments.
Don't do that.
Damn, y'all like I'm on some bullshit with the comments or something.
Don't do that.
Who? Oh, our sister on the panel. Hey, sister. That's our internet sister. I love her. My bad, y'all. I've been so out of tune because I've been talking to the homies. My bad, y'all.
She was named Malik. First off, what you mean? Who's
and
Malik?
I told them everything from start to finish, and they still was like, "Shit, I'm finna be on my baby mama side that I fuck with." You feel me?
Protection and force. You know, and it's a couple that's blacked out. So,
David still here?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Oh, okay. David, they think you're the only person that can calm me down, David.
Yeah. That's kind of stuff.
Yo, soft spot, huh?
The comments think you're the only person that can calm me down. But David is mature, so he throw out like, you know, shit that'll make you second think like, oh,
yeah, I can't find it right now, but
right.
I'm gonna look at the police report and see. As I can't find it, but I don't see anything as far as the 911 log.
Can I send them the link or no?
Yes.
I just want, you feel me? You like these is people that don't know about the situation, and this is they take on it, you know?
I'm about to go to go ahead. Let me run out real quick.
Put the link in the comments so I can send it to them.
See, the law
and this is just in comments and chat. This is just what they and I told them both sides. And I told them not on the bias shit. I told them what was up from both sides. So I want them to, you feel me, come because they both got crazy ass baby mamas, right? That's
actually,
just like RM. You feel me? That be on that crazy shit. So,
actually, I'm gonna end this. Listen, before they do that, let me end this live and start another one. Because it's already been 2 hours.
Okay.
All right.
Right. Okay. So I send them the next one then. Because I just want them to come tell their side, you know?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We serve the tea, hot or cold and ice. Got that sweet tea, yeah, we keep it right. Facts over feelings, truth when we speak. If you wanted it real, you in the right seat. We serve the tea, hot or cold and ice. Got that sweet tea, yeah, we keep it right. Facts over feelings, truth when we speak. Yeah, this for the streets. Yeah.
Real TV tap in, lean close. Past and present stories, yeah, we break them both. Local corners, big names, headlines too. If it mattered to the people, then it mattered to you. No rush talk, we let truth breathe. Every word got weight when we let it speak. Community first, gotta stand on code. Black excellence shine, let the real be known.
We serve the tea, hot or cold and ice. Like a sweet tea, yeah, we keep it right. Facts over feelings, truth when we speak. If you want it real, you in the right. We serve the tea.
opinions welcome. Long as respect stay clear, we don't drown out voices, we let them appear. No clout chase, no mess for views, just real conversations, different points of view. But awareness the goal, not drama or noise. Give the people facts so they make their choice. From the block to the boardroom, stories unfold. We clock the sweet tea, yeah, the truth get told.
Slow it down, let it sink in. Real conversations, yeah, we locked in. Truth don't yell, it don't compete. It just stand firm when it hit these streets.
We ain't here to argue, we here to inform. Shining light in the dark, keep your mind warm. History matter, so do right now. If you wanna understand, then you in the crowd. From the first word spoken to the last one said, everything we bring got purpose instead. No smoke screens, no emotional plea. Facts over feelings, that's real TTV.
We serve the tea, hot or cold night. Start the sweet tea, yeah, we keep it right. Facts over feelings, truth when we speak.
Like you want to read, you in the right.
We serve the tea, hot or cold night. Start the sweet tea, yeah, we keep it right. Facts over feelings,
truth when we speak.
TTV, yeah, it's for the street. We serve the tea, hot or cold night. We keep it right. Truth when we speak.
Yeah, this for the streets, yeah, this for the streets, yeah.